Okay, Greg. Well, I'm getting better every day. I won't ever be 100%, I don't guess, but I just do the best I can with what I got left. But anyway, well, that's something. That place wasn't open there. You never know. Maybe it's the culture. You can't get folks to work or take a job or show up when they get one. But there you go. And was that you said your XYL had a knee replacement over?
Yeah, she had a brand new knee put in. She had the other one put in a few years ago, and now she's had to have the other one put in. Now, there might be a part of it. It might have been too much weight on that knee that caused that. I wouldn't tell her that for nothing, but I don't know.
Well, you never know. You just do the best you can and smile and go on. But I tell you what, that always scared me to have a knee replacement because they got to cut your leg off twice, once below the knee and once above the knee. To put that artificial knee in there. But anyway, that's the way it goes. And I'm hearing rumble. I'm about to get some stormy weather, it sounds like. The sun's shining, so as we used to say up in Tennessee, the devil's killing his wife. It's going to be raining with the sun shining. Over.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I hope I was right about that. And when it was snowing, Mo used to say, well, the old master's taking his geese. But I don't know, some of them old sayings, I guess I had a little merit to them, I don't know. But I hope that we don't get any storms here. But if we do, we just have to deal with it, I guess. I've got a friend that, he's a general class, but he has got some kin folks that live down in Louisiana, down close to New Orleans, and they said, man, there ain't no way I'd live up there in North Alabama as many tornadoes as y'all have. He said, well, I ain't no way I'd live down there in New Orleans as many of them hurricanes as y'all have and floods. He said, I can go under the ground and get away from my tornadoes, but said, I can't drink all that water. KF4TXQ, WA4II.
Roger. I tell you what, I lived in New Orleans for a couple of years, been way back. I was teaching down there, and I tell you what, anytime something happens to those pumps, if we get a whole lot of rain down there, all that water will back up in there and it'll flood. New Orleans is bad to flood, at least it was. I think maybe they worked on the levee system some and they got some of that straightened out, but you know how it is. Whenever it rains, all that water is going to go into the Mississippi River, and it's trying to get out in the Gulf, and it can't get out there in the Gulf if it's running in the streets of New Orleans. But anyway, that's the way it goes. Well, it's good to catch you this afternoon, Greg, and I'm hoping that John or somebody will get in here and sort of get a round table going or something. Usually John or Kevin or somebody will get in here. I just thought I'd turn this thing on to be sure it was loading up and getting out. And you're sounding good. WA4II, Rogersville, Alabama. KF4TXQ, Dadeville, Alabama. And I'll say 73s and let you tie the ribbons on it. And I'm going to wait for somebody to jump in here and start an official something or other. Good to hear you. KF4TXQ, now QRT.
Okay, Sam. Well, not only do I sound good, I look good. I've got the biggest red hair you ever saw. I'm proud I got rid of that old ugly black brown covered stuff. I got white hair now, and I'm not going to say it like a lot of people do, but I guess somebody will be on for the official net a little bit here. This is WA4II. Good to hear you. You're sounding fine.
Okay, mighty good. KF4TXQ, now QRT but listening.
WA4II. This is November 4 Alpha Kilo. Greg, you have significant downward modulation. It's affecting the audio a little bit, but you might have something turned up a little bit or something, but you have significant downward modulation. This is N4AK.
Well, I'm not running a high fidelity station here, and just doing the best I can. These single sideband radios transmit on one sideband. It's not true AM, and but I'm looking at it on the meter, and I see what you're talking about, but it depends on which meter you're looking at. I can turn it on peak reading, and it's going forward quite a bit, but looking at the RMS reading, you're right, it's kicking down a little bit, but the sound function sound good, I sound good. But I appreciate you telling me, and but I don't know of a thing in the world that I can do about it. But thanks for telling me. It's WA4II.
Do the best you can. Was that you, Glenn, in Sunset? N4AK, was that you, Glenn?
I'm barely copying you, KF4TXQ N4AK. Band's not open enough yet. I can barely hear you in there. So, okay, Greg, I just wasn't sure, but I'm looking at the S meter, so I guess the power's going down a little bit. I understand. So I'm just going to stand by here, and hopefully we can hear everybody on the net. WA4II and KF4TXQ. This is N4AK on the side.
KF4TXQ, standing by. Everything's good where you are. This is KF4TXQ, standing by for somebody to come in and take over the mullet net. Over. Yeah, Tom, I tell you what, these ICOM 7300s sound good out of the box, and my pair of A13s reproduces it well, and putting enough fire into the wire that it sounds good off the other end there, you know. But anyway, well, I'll say 73s for now, and we'll see who shows up. W9TAB, or it's either K9TAB. This is KF4TXQ, standing by on 3885.
Is the frequency in use. Now calling the Gulf Coast Mullet Society net, W4G, official call sign of the Gulf Coast Mullet Society. This net meets Thursday evening at 6 Central, Sacramento 385, goes back in the day and over the W4G net. Gulf Coast Mullet Society was formed July 27, 2002. Preservation of type AM radio equipment systems directed net. Your net control for this afternoon is Billy, KO4SSY in North Carolina. And remember, the Mullet Society, silent keys and appreciation for our veterans and law enforcement members. I'd like to direct 30 seconds of silence in their honor.
think I heard you in there. KO4SSY, soon to be W4AMI, I guess. This is KF4TXQ, standing by from net. Over.
This is W4GCM with the Gulf Coast Mullet Society AM radio net. Are there any general announcements for the good of the net? If so, please come now with your full call sign phonetically. Are there any stations wishing to list items for sale or items needed? Please come now with your full call sign phonetically. And hearing none. I don't know, Sam. Maybe we'll have a net, maybe we won't. But Sam, if you are on frequency, I just heard you. So if you'll give us the mystic statement, we would be greatly appreciative.
Okay, Billy, mighty good. W4GCM, a.k.a. KO4SSY, Murphy, North Carolina. This is Kilo Fox 4 Tango X-Ray Quebec. And good evening to you there, Billy, and anybody that's listening. I tell you what, we got rather iffy conditions, but hey, we'll just do the best we can. And here is the official Gulf Coast Mullet Society mystic statement. The mullet has a gizzard like a chicken. Could it be that the mullet is the chicken of the sea? Back to you, Billy. W4GCM and the mullet net. This is KF4TXQ. Over.
All righty, mighty fine, Sam. We appreciate it. Definitely wouldn't be the same without you. And always appreciate and enjoy the mystic statement. And look forward to it every time for sure. All righty, let's see. Are there any mobile or QRP stations wishing to check in now? Come with your full call sign phonetically. Are there any relays? All righty, hearing none, we shall carry on. And tonight we're going to begin with whiskeys. There's several of you guys that's got big whopping strapping signals here at my QTH, so if you would space them babies out a little bit, give me a little time. I'm a little bit slow sometimes. Whiskey call signs, please come at this time. W4GCM.
W4OLJ.
WA4III.
Alrighty, I believe I got everything that came forth at this time, so I have W4OLJ, WA4III, W4TP, W4, or WB4KKJ, W9TAB. Any more whiskey any more whiskey calls, please come now. Alrighty, I'm hearing none. Any relays? Alrighty, no relays that I heard. Alpha call signs, please come now. Is Richard W4FUU in there? What was the whiskey for Foxtrot Lima or something or another? got it that time. Thank you. I was thinking the other Richard, but anyways, I wrote both of them down. So, any more whiskey call signs? And hearing no alphas, looking for November call signs. Please come now.
It's November 4 Alpha Kilo and 4 AK Glen and Sunset checking in.
So I have N4AK, Mr. Glenn, N4JK, Mr. R, and then I have a N4 X-ray. Is there something else goes with that? All right, so I got N4 X-ray Alpha Echo. Is that correct? All righty, thank you, sir. We got you down. Any more November call signs, please come now. All right, I am not getting anybody there, so Kilo call signs, please come with your call at this time.
Evening, Billy. Hey, Mr. Billy, K4HUM, Kilo 4 Hotel Uniform Mike.
Right, I got Lenny, and then there was a couple of doubles there. So I've got K4HUM. You other two, space them out and come on in there.
Kilo 4, Bravo, Kilo Charlie.
All right, I was able to pull Bob out and K5HFG, Mr. Don, Kilo, any more kilos?
You had John, K4VZS, Pensacola.
All right, what was Dennis's call sign? I'm sorry. Yeah, I heard him right in the first pile up there, but I couldn't hear it all, and then it kind of got lost and everything. I apologize for that. So let me go back down the kilos again. K4HUM, K4BKC, K5HFG, K4VZS, KW4 Zulu Zulu. Any more kilos? Please come now. Yeah, I've got you, Mr. John. There was another kilo in there with Foxtrot coming in. Well, anybody give me a relay on that, the one with Foxtrot in there?
Before JCP.
All right, I got you, Mr. Joe. One last call for kilos before we go to the top of the list, start back down. And hearing none, it's a little bit of static on my end, and it's the band's not quite opening up like I would like for it to be at this time, so we'll just start bearing down and go through it, and maybe we'll pick up some more of these guys in the end. I hope everybody's hearing me okay, and we're just here to enjoy a little time of fellowship. Mr. Virgil, W4OLJ, your time, good sir. Give us your day's event.
W4GCM and the net. This is W4OLJ. Okay, Billy. Well, not much happening over here. Been a nice day, sunshine part of the time, and it sprinkled around a little bit a couple of times, but not enough to mount to anything. And we didn't accomplish much. I got a little done. I've been working over here trying to clean up my workbench a little bit, but you know how that goes. It had lots of junk on it, strips of wire and just everything. I got me a box over here and set in the floor and then started throwing stuff in that box. So I've made some headway. Maybe I'll finish it up tomorrow there. But anyway, overall it's been a good day. Sure is good to hear everybody. We've got a lot of noise in here tonight, but maybe it'll clear up there after a while. Maybe we'll have a good net. Sure hope so. But you're coming in good. Just a real strong signal, Billy. And Bob over in Columbia, he's coming in good, and just several of them coming in good. I could hear Don out there in Tick Ridge, pretty good. But anyway, that's about it. We'll just sit back here and enjoy it. 73 to everybody, and back to you, Billy. W4GCM. This is W4OLJ in Sweetwater.
All righty, mighty fine, Mr. Virgil. It's always a pleasure to hear you and chat with you. And one of these days I'll get back up by and see you again. Just hang out and enjoy good fellowship, good friendship. And finished up with Mr. Virgil. Head on over to Mr. Greg, WA4III. It's your turn, sir. Give us your day's events. Greg, are you still there? Well, I'm not hearing Greg at the moment. I'll come back and check on him a little later on. Mr. John, Master of Ceremonies, take us away, good sir. W4TP, W4GCM.
We appreciate you doing the net, sticking in here with us, Billy. Thank you, W4G and W4TP.
All righty, mighty fine, Mr. John. I appreciate you. Appreciate everything you do for this this net and keeping everything straight and going and keeping me lined out for sure. I got to get all this stuff printed out and keep it in order. But anyways, we really do appreciate it. And enjoy AM radio. So finishing up with Mr. John and head over Mr. Greg. WB4KKJ, it is your turn, sir. W4GCM.
But you come up, you're up to S9 now, so W4GC. What's on there? Other than that, everything's been good today. Running the car when you come home, and we need to look over to right going to work this morning, Bill, and seen a dolphin swimming up by the highway there. I thought that was pretty interesting. Turn it back over to you, Billy. Good job. W4GCM, WB4KKJ.
Howdy, Mr. Greg. Well, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you being there for the net, and we enjoy it. Always, like I say, man, we just, I just enjoy the radio. That's what I paid for these things for. I've got way too much invested in this stuff not to try to get out here and enjoy it with good friends. Finishing up with Greg and head on over to Mr. Tom, W9TAB. It is your turn, sir. Take us away, W4GCM.
W4GCM, thank you.
righty, Mr. Tom. Appreciate you being there, and like I say, we appreciate everybody getting on and chatting with us this afternoon and making it worthwhile net. I don't know if no, I know good and well he's not, John. I should have known that. You told me earlier today his antenna was down, so that's why. But anyways, it is Richard's turn, just not that one. W4WFL, it is your turn, sir. This is W4GCM. Richard, well, we appreciate you being there. Like I say, it's a great day for radio. We may not be having great conditions, but it's still a great day. Anyways, that lightning is seeming to be picking up a little bit, but I'm still copying, and that's what we're looking for. So finishing up with Mr. Richard, we'll go ahead on up to Mr. Glenn. I'm assuming, Mr. Glenn, that you on that Johnson 500. It always sounds really, really good. So. It's your turn, good sir. N4AK, W4GCM.
Okay, Billy, W4GCM in the group, November 4 Alpha Kilo, in Sunset, South Carolina, where it's 65 degrees. Been cloudy and overcast all day with a sprinkle of rain here and there, and looks like it has a possibility of more rain tonight. So we're kind of waterlogged here, but the squash and the flowers are enjoying it very much, and the tomatoes are jumping up every day. I don't have any QRN here tonight, but I've got a little bit of noise on the frequency. For some reason, it sounds like the ocean. But anyway, Billy, you must be in a quiet zone because you're copying more stations than I can. But I do appreciate you calling the net for us tonight. W4GCM, November 4 Alpha Kilo.
Well, howdy, Mr. Glenn. Well, this old antenna, as I was telling John earlier today, it's just a wire cut just before 3885. No tuner, no nothing. It does an outstanding job. Unless the lightning gets just horrible bad. Every once in a while I struggle with some of the stuff down around I-10, but most of the time, if the conditions are anything at all, I can copy about every station. So. It does me a really, really good job here. And tonight I've got a headset on. I never wear a headset, but I put a headset on tonight so I can kind of try to strain a little bit harder to hear everybody a little bit better. So that's what we got going on here. Receiving on the AR88 that I got from Brandon W4GC, and I'm really enjoying this thing. It's really nice looking piece. Got those old pumpkin-looking meters on there. I really like the look of those better than the other stuff. Anyways, enough of that. Finish up with Mr. Glenn. Head on down to Mr. Hart. It is your turn, sir. N4JK, W4GCM.
Okay, L4SS1 from N4JK. Well, good evening to you there, Billy. It sure is good to say hi to you. It's been a little while. And when you first came on, I could barely hear you, but the band has been getting better and better. I got you pretty good now. And fire group circle going on here tonight. Had a good day today. got out and done a little bit of yard work early, and then I took my wife over to physical therapy. We're trying to get her walking without any support. But while they're doing that, I use their machines. And I have to tell you, her therapy is about to wear me out. And let's see, we went over and she passed all of us. We've had a good day, which got in a little while ago. Tonight I'm running the Flex 5000 and the SB 200, the Flex-O-Matic, if you will. And just enjoying hearing everybody. Thanks for being here tonight. KO4SSY from N4JK.
Howdy, mighty fine, Art. Well, I tell you, lightning's picking up around here on me right now. I don't know. Probably get closer. Kevin sent us a message earlier that he has to get covered up with it, so I'm assuming it's probably headed my way and picking up. But I still had I'd say 95% copy on it. That's just when you started talking there, it started picking up horrible. So maybe moving on in on me. Finish up with Mr. Art, head to N4XAE. Mr. Frank, it's your turn, good sir. This is W4GCM. All right, Mr. Frank, I think I gave you enough time to get off the key there. I got most of it, but I struggled a little bit there on it. But thank you for being there. Appreciate you hanging around, hanging in there, and being there to take the call. So we, like I say, everybody we can get to check in, we enjoy it. Finishing up with Mr. Frank, head on down to Mr. Lenny, K4. HUM. Take us away, good sir.
Hey, good evening, Billy and the group. Great to hear you, GCM for HUM, and just waiting on the rain to show up. Hopefully it won't disrupt activities this weekend. I think it may be dry this weekend, maybe a little cooler, which I'm good with that. And I'll leave it back to you, Billy. I know conditions aren't probably going to get any better, so I'll let more people make some comments, and because I have nothing intelligent to say anyway. But thanks for calling in that. And 73 off. I'll be listening though. So what you say? This is K4HUM back to W4GCM.
Alrighty, Mr. Lenny, we appreciate you being there. We enjoy the chats when we get them, net-wise and otherwise, just any time. And we sure appreciate you hanging around. I know you get into a bunch of different nets, and I don't know if you got some other ones going tonight, but we appreciate you being here with us, for sure, for sure. Finish up with you and head on up to Mr. Bob, my friend around Columbia, Tennessee. K4 BKC, it is your turn, good sir. W4GCM.
Well, W4GCM in the net. This is K4 BKC. Well, good evening, Billy. And good evening to everyone on the net. The weather's looking kind of threatening here. Got a lot of static crashes, and looks like we're going to get a little rain a little later. But I think I'll be good here for the next 20 or 30 minutes anyway. Had a good day here in Columbia. It's been kind of partly cloudy and in the high 80s, about 86 degrees today. I did some yard work and sprayed some weeds and then the rest of the day was kind of lazy. Didn't accomplish much. But anyway, it's been a good day. But I'm hearing a lot of good AM stations tonight. Hearing everybody pretty well over the static. On the 20V2 tonight and listening on my little Ash receiver. Enjoying it very much. Thank you, Billy, for running the net. Appreciate you picking me up. 7-3 Darl. Thank you, Billy. W4GCM. This is K4BKC.
Alright, mighty fine, Bob. Well, I always enjoy hearing your station. It just, if mine sounds even close to that, I'm a happy man. I tell you for sure, that's one of the finest sounding ones out there. And anyways, I can't wait for the bull to get here. So I'm sure you're privy to that. So, anyways, finishing up with Mr. Bob, and we'll head on down. Also, too, I made a burning trip Saturday. I left the house about midnight and made me a hard burn, just right up to Chicago, basically, to spare by Pariso, or however you say that place in Indiana, and picked up that TCB Collins transmitter that's been modified by Bill Decker, and got it back home, got it put into place. Got it all operational, done some talking on it this morning, so one of these days I'm going to stay over at work and talk from there. I need to do that one and the KW1. I ain't been on it in forever and a day. So, anyways, finishing up with Mr. Bob and head on to Mr. Don, K5HFG. Your turn, good sir. This is W4GCM. Mr. Don down there on Tick Ridge. Well, I tell you what, saw them ticks down there. I'm sure they call that Tick Ridge for a reason. Probably got a lot of pine trees around. And, yeah, anyway, I spent enough time around those devils when I was logging and stuff back in the day. So, finish over Mr. Don and head on down to Pensacola. K4VZS, Mr. John, it is your turn, good sir. This is W4GC.
W4GCM, K4VZS.
You took a dive there, Billy. Didn't hear you. Anyway, I come around the house here, get a few things done. I talked to Jimmy, K4B, and he asked me to check in. He's at a club meeting tonight. Anyway, we'll be working the rest of the night. It's up and down. Around and around we go. Talk to you later there. K4VZA.
Ah, Mr. John, appreciate you being there. It was a kind of questionable at first, but man, you finished up on a high note. It was coming on in there. The white noise is just really tough tonight. It's throwing a high threshold, but sorry I wasn't getting through when I turned it to you. But anyways, thank you for being there. Appreciate you and everything you do for ham radio. Finish up with Mr. John and head to Mr. Dennis. KW4 Zulu. This is W4GCM.
The conditions are really bad. But I'll tell you about it, it's been tough around here for the last couple of weeks. I've never been able to make any of them up because just about 5 or 5:30, a thunder shower will move over, stop right over my house, and stay there for about an hour and a half, and then move on. And for those of you who know me really well, you know that the area around my house here is really lightning prone, so I keep everything unplugged under those situations. Well, it's good to hear everybody this evening. Let me bid everyone 73. I hope the Lord's blessings will be on each and every one of us. Kilo Whiskey, 100 back from Mr. Carroll.
All righty, Mr. Dennis. Well, we appreciate you being there. I had a good copy all the way through. It just, I'd say the static crashes are there, but we did get a full copy on you. So thank you for hanging around and persevering, getting on in there. Finish up with you and come down to the bottom of the list and pick up Mr. Joe, and then we'll see if there's anybody else out there would like to check in late. K4JCP, Mr. Coffee Pot himself. Go ahead, Mr. Joe. This is W4GCM.
Okay, thank you, Billy. W4GCM. Here is K4JCP. Nice day today. We had some bubbles. Folks may remember Little Abner and the old fellow that had the cloud over him. It was always raining. Joe Blitzflick. We had plans sometimes. Just for the record, we're on the old Bronco Street there, the B610. All students are with it. We can on the meter. So good, I guess. Boy, Billy, you've been all. I thought you were gone there one time for 2 or 3 minutes and then popped right back up again. So Mother Nature's having fun putting the down. It's good to hear everybody. Hope everybody else. We get the rest of it. I got some folks ham fest up in, I don't know if it's even called Dayton anymore. But somewhere up that direction, and we're lucky enough to Provo seeing what's up there, I guess. So maybe we'll have some good. Anyway, Billy, thanks for holding forth. I'm just kind of trying to. We're just pushing along. So have at it. Everybody have a nice week. K4J.
Alrighty, mighty fine, Mr. Joe. Well, this old foot pedal's pretty hard sometimes. I may have dropped off of it a time or two. I don't know. You know, I may have. But anyways, yeah, Xenia, Ohio. I got a Cliff and a bunch of them guys up there, and I was threatening to leave out about midnight and tear up there and
spend the day tomorrow, but I've just got too much going on. Darn, that's one of them I really want to do, that in Orlando, but I guess another year maybe, not this one. So anyways, Mr. Joe, I wish we could have got a trivia question, but it's just been too noisy and too nasty, and it would have been a lot of trying to get back and forth, so maybe next time will be a whole lot better. Finish up with Mr. Joe. That's the bottom of the list as we have it. We'll see if there's any late check-ins. Any late check-ins, any call sign, please come now.
Good evening, Bill.
All righty, Mr. I Diddle Diddle, you're the only one. Are you playing a fiddle? That's the only one I'm hearing right now, so go ahead, good sir. Give us a round. All right, Mr. Roy. Well, I look as good as you look, maybe better. Darn. Anyway, appreciate you. And the B&W 5100 is sounding beautiful this evening. I had a real good copy on you. Like I say, it's been pretty tough tonight, but glad you got that. I tell you, I really do like the Barkers. I ain't heard one that I didn't like, and I tell you, I've got a couple of them. I'm gonna let one of them go, but I'll keep one forever, I reckon, unless I stump my toe or something and lose my mind about halfway through it. But well, I got too much stuff. I've got way too much stuff. Some of this stuff needs to start finding a new home. But anyhow, any more check-ins for the W4GCM this afternoon before we shut the net down? Please come now. Any relay? Alrighty, hearing none at this time, the Gulf Coast Mullet Society net will conclude, and I wish to thank all who have participated in our net this afternoon. Our next net will be next Thursday night at the same time, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. And this is Billy, KO4SSY, and reminding you to follow the AM nets held weekly on 3885 kilocycles in AM mode. Monday night is the WE4AM, the Eagle net. Tuesday night is W4AMI, the Southeast AM Radio Club swap net. The Florida AM group, the Warren Ellie Memorial net Sunday mornings. Also, please join the Collins Collectors Association AM net the first Wednesday night of the month on 3880 kilocycles. This is W4GCM now returning the frequency back to regular amateur use 73s, and thank you all for hanging forth in the adverse conditions. 73s, KO4SSY, clear.